Well, I think my motor's just about cooked. We're gonna keep on getting across this damn lake though, but go damn figure. Try to do something and relax, have a good time, and what happens? The motor starts smoking, and it's electric. You know that damn sure ain't good. But here we are. Still going. See what happens. Maybe it'll catch on fire. At least be the light of my night. Well, hey everybody. I'm back with an exciting little adventure story that I had this past weekend. It's Tuesday today, which that was actually Saturday night a few nights ago, so my story ain't that old yet, but it's definitely one I learned a little lesson on. So anyways, I took my boat out, set 2 lines because that's all I had bait for at the time, which, come to find out, I did have bait in my pocket that I forgot about. Of course, I guess I had a little bit too much to drink at that point, but it's all good. So anyways, I took out my 50, my bigger trolling motor, whatever it is, or was now, and went and set 2 lines, like I said, limited on bait because I forgot I had other bait in my pocket, but here we are. So anyways, I went and set my lines, tried to catch some more perch with a cast net or anything that I could catch, and of course that didn't work out, so I ended up scooting back across the lake at probably less than a mile an hour because my trolling motor at that point didn't it sucked. Of course, my little tweak I did to it didn't work as good as I thought it did, or as good as I thought it was going to. So don't do this unless you want to replace your trolling motor. Just buy you a different prop for it or whatever. But anyways, just to kind of let y'all know what happened, I'm coming back across the lake. My motor catches on fire, or actually starts smoking. So I was like, just lovely, about halfway across the lake. And so I figured I ain't paddling, I'm just gonna let it go. It's already doing what it's doing. It ain't gonna do any worse or any better if I stop it now. So by the time I got back to the dock, which is probably about 5 minutes, the stickers on the top that don't ever glow started glowing. So I knew that there was a fire under the motor cover. So when I got to the dock, I unplugged everything, took the motor off, dumped it in the water, dyed it out. And I was like, okay, that's good. That's hopefully all it did. So come to find out, when all was said and done, I went and got my truck, backed my trailer in the water, looked up my boat, and the front compartment was smoking. So I was like, oh great. So I get back to the boat, open the front compartment, the battery's on fire, and so is my boat, which I can live with that. But anyways, like I said, don't do this stupid little crap that I'm fixing to show you, because this is probably what'll happen. Here's the battery. That's what that turned out looking like. Yeah, not too good. Yep, that was that. That's the battery. And like I said, don't do this mod, or at least if you do it some other way than I did it, because that's all I did is I tweaked the little props on my trolling motor that I put on, and it burned it up. And as you can see, yeah, those started glowing, like the stickers, they started glowing because of the fire. So yep, that's that. So that was that damage. And as far as that goes, my boat fared a lot better than both of those, because those are completely worthless now. Where my boat's still not. One good thing about having a nice little aluminum boat. But here's my little deck that I added on, and my little switch panel I think I showed you already. But this is daytime. So whenever I went and opened this, like I said, battery was on fire. And luckily it didn't do anything to that battery. So I think I got lucky. But as for the fishing story, the rest of it, I went out Sunday morning with my 30-pound thrust trolling motor, which is on there now, and I fared pretty good. It actually scooted across the lake better than I thought it would, it being such a small motor. But I did take a bunch of stuff out of the boat, so it could have been just because I had less weight. But I went and checked my line Sunday morning. Didn't have anything on one of them, but on the other one I caught a little channel cat, which is on my other video before this one. So yeah, like I said, lesson learned on that one. Don't tweak your trolling motor because you want to try to make it go faster, or at least don't do what I did. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want more just crazy different stuff that I do. And I'll actually make a video on how I make the pole lines that I caught the fish on my last video. Maybe next. I just gotta buy a few more of them. But other than that, hope y'all hit the subscribe button if you like it and want a little bit odd and end type stuff. But as far as right now, more or less fishing stuff. But alright, I'll catch you on the next one.